Learning numbers can be made easier with practical examples. That's why learning outdoors lends itself so well to developing and encouraging numeracy. In her workshop, Juliet Robertson covered several aspects of numeracy, including symmetry, measurement and weight, problem-solving strategies, and the concept of time.
Maths actually isn't about pencil and paper activities. Maths is about using numbers as a tool to understand the world around us.
Outdoor master chef in a mud kitchen. Your group has to invent a recipe using natural ingredients.
The first one, which I absolutely love, is the outdoor master chef, where what happens is it's essentially about measuring and estimating quantities, and the pupils are tasked to develop a recipe using natural materials and then to give a presentation, and they are peer assessed by the other people so that they end up marking them on the references to quantities and weights and things like that, and also they're marked on their dramatic skills as well and their ability to entertain an audience.
Oh, absolutely amazing, I have to say. And I think it's the freshness that's just been, some of the things have just been picked, and you can really taste the fresh, really solid, earthy taste.
Learning numeracy outdoors is great because the resources are there. All you need is your imagination, your creativity, the enthusiasm.
So here's my really rubbish example. I always give rubbish examples. Why? Because then you know the children are going to do better. One of the things we did in the workshop was making clay faces, which sounds like a fairly standard art activity, but each participant was challenged to make a symmetrical and asymmetrical designs, and then they had to wander around and decide which is more scary, asymmetrical faces or symmetrical faces. If you word these as challenges and make them open-ended, it does certainly increase the level of higher order thinking and that application of mathematical skills. On a black bin liner, take a pile of sand and challenge the children to make a sand sculpture, 3 of them in fact, one with the biggest volume and one with the biggest area and the other with the biggest perimeter, and the children have to decide how they're going to sort out the quantities and how they're going to create the sculptures.
I work with the children to get them to do measurements outside as part of the whole process of looking at their spaces and helping them to think in terms of being a designer a little bit and working out how spaces work. And so obviously numeracy, maths, measuring all comes into it.
That this group was asked to build a water clock that would time within 1 or 2 seconds a minute of water going through. So as you can see, they've used different bits and pieces here, and what I did was I gave them a variety of different loose parts. Taking maths outside has many advantages. The first one is that you can do a bigger, better and different experience, and all the activities done today could not have been undertaken indoors, simply because of the amount of mess and the size of the equipment that was involved.